I'm Norwood Yound. I grew up in a small suburb of New Jersey with dreams of becoming a big music star. Beautiful women, fine clothes, red carpet and all. At 16, I had my first recording deal. Performed on Broadway, and it was there that I met the love of my life, Victoria.
I'm Victoria, the wife.
Then I went on to compete on Star Search.
Norwood received 4 stars.
I was discovered by a major record label.
Pieces of a Dream and Norwood.
I had a couple hit records. I did some cool videos. I was on some amazing tours. My music took me all the way through Europe. But I had to conquer America. So I moved to Hollywood. I purchased this modest house in an upscale neighborhood. And I made a few changes. I added iron gates, and I put up my statue.
He changed the look of the house radically.
And the minute that last statue went up, the neighbors went ballistic.
You call the city out, and the city has told you he violates no laws. Isn't that correct?
The law of good taste.
It's a tacky expression of
For
art.
the type of neighborhood it is, I wish it were someplace else.
Purely for male thing in there.
Yeah, I think one statue would be enough.
It was like a rock and roll intruder into the neighborhood.
And the crazier they got, the more famous the house became.
Michelangelo's David is in the middle of a big neighborhood battle.
A Los Angeles man is catching flack.
Now, I didn't sign up for any of this house stuff. I've always wanted to be the big music star. And now my house is the famous one.
The house is probably bigger and more famous even than Norwood because it's been photographed so many times. Tourists come here on buses to look at his house and take pictures of it.
Well, this is Youngwood Court, and I'm jealous. I'm not jealous. Okay, yes I am. I've been competing with this house for years. Every break I get now is attached to Youngwood Court. It looks like I'm gonna always have to be the opening act for my house. I have to face reality and throw in the towel. It's all about Youngwood Court. Can you believe this house has its own theme song? Well, the name of this show is just Norwood. Yes, that's crazy.
Hey, welcome back to the Ride Steve Harvey Morning Show. It's got interesting in here. It has gotten interesting in here.
I got the opportunity to go on one of the largest radio shows in the world with the king of comedy, Steve Harvey.
Now, in LA, everybody knows who this guy is.
Now, I'm Jack, because we're going to talk about my music,
Been watching you for a while, keep getting visions of you in my head.
talk about the video.
Love is the eighth wonder, wonder of the world. Love is the eighth wonder.
Okay. And this is what happened.
I mentioned him on the radio, not him, but his house.
See what I mean?
His house is in LA, and when you pull up to the gate, it's got all these naked statues all the way across the
David, right?
I'm talking butt naked and front naked. I'm just painting the visual for you. How many statues is out?
About 17.
It's 17 of the exact same naked. I'm talking about straight up frontal nakedness.
Michelangelo to David.
It's 17 of them. Michelangelo ain't make but one. He done got 17 of them strung all across the front of the driveway. And at Christmas time, he put Santa Claus hats on all of them. I drive by there and be hollering laughing. So I finally got a chance to meet him.
Normally when I go do radio interviews, I always take donuts and coffee or whatever. It's just the right thing to do. But for Steve Harvey, the king of comedy, I had to put a little mo on it. For the king himself, I brought you something. Your favorite colors in the whole nine. That's for you.
Wow, a beautiful goblet.
Now, every king deserves a chalice.
Child, they're pimp cups.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh, this purple and gold.
Yes, sir. I did my research.
Oh, this actually has meaning to it.
Purple and gold crystals.
See mine?
Yours is a little bit more flash on it.
I got 17 statues. What you expect?
17 naked statues. 17.
17 of them.
See, he's minimizing this, but if you don't think this is full-time crazy.
Man.
Have you always been like that, Norwood?
Norwood has always been like this. Every room, every space in this home is different.
I'm a toned down kind of guy, so I didn't do everything glitter just to try. Because, I wanted to keep it toned down, I wanted to keep it soft. I debated doing everything in gold, but I thought maybe that would be a little too much.
His backyard. India in one section. Japan in another section. Egypt in yet another section. For God's sake, I'm sitting in his office. And it looks like Italy, all up in here.
And his pool, have you seen his pool? Well, he has a big picture of himself at the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, I tried to do that.
And what happened?
And the people at the pool company didn't say they couldn't put my lips in it. Hell, y'all laugh. This white dude said, okay, let me ask you this. You want your both features in, you want the nose and the lips in the bottom of the pool.
One or the other, pal.
Wait, pal, come on, we're gonna have, something's gotta go.
Okay, Steve, when we get into the music, man.
And all your cars is painted.
I call it Tequila Sunrise. Because, I don't like being like everybody else, and my cars were black. Okay. So I had a dream when I was in a bar. And I saw the Tequila Sunrise. And when I saw the colors in the glass, I said, hey, I want my car those colors. Oh. Tequila Sunrise, Steve. It's brown and
you can call it Tequila Sunrise for the black people that's listening that ain't trying. I got a lot of gospel people ain't ever had a Tequila Sunrise. That's orange.
It's a Shirley Temple with orange juice for those.
You really serious about this?
Yeah, man. See, everybody else finds the humor in me. I'm just doing me.
You don't get what they laughing at. No. You don't even see it.
No. I mean, if I go back and look at it, and if I read it on paper, it's a little funny. But I just go with my own flow.
You don't think them 17 naked people outside your house, you don't see nothing wrong with that?
I started with one statue, and I went to 2 statues, and I said, bump it, just line the driveway. So that's how that happened.
Now, your neighbors don't feel the same way.
No, my neighbors tried to shoot me and get me kicked out.
Your home is on the cover of this morning's LA Times. Your comment.
Enough of this already.
Your neighbors have described your home as a monstrosity.
I didn't know the CNN and the whole news force was going to be on my house the next day, a top story in the neighborhood, Art or I, so I was like, oh, wow.
This house thing was upsetting Norwood so much and upstaging him that he actually wrote a song about it and did a video to keep from shooting somebody.
Why do you care what I think? Why do you care what I do? It really should not matter to you. I have the right to do what I want to do. I live by the golden rule, never hurting my fellow man. So what you put me through? What you put me through? I'd never do it to you. I'd never do that to you. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Getting on my nerves. Stand up. Stand up. You're getting on my nerves. Stand up for something, y'all. Come on. Come on. My nerves.
And you got a musical career?
Yeah, I used to be the lead singer for Pieces of a Dream.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Did not know that until like
Wait a minute,
yesterday
hold
of Pieces of a Dream.
What can I do, my love, for you? What can I do? That's me.
My love. for you.
Meet Roscoe.
You know, Roscoe redo all the hits.
Okay.
So how? I mean, you would describe your sound on this new album as what?
Wait, let me say this. Yeah. I've heard that it was a cross between Luther Vandross and Marvin Gaye.
Wow, what a company this is.
Who?
Yeah, Luther Vandross and Marvin Gaye.
Who?
Norwood. Norwood's voice.
Who in the hell is a cross between Luther and Marvin Gaye?
Apparently Norwood.
I ain't finna sit up in here on this hit show. That's almost blasphemy. You can't say nobody is a cross between Luther and Marvin.
That's what's been said.
You know how good he had to sing? Right now.
Love is the eighth wonder, wonder of the world. Rivers deep, mountains high, valleys low and oceans wide. You cannot feel but you can see. But now there's love, pure and kind, so powerful, baffles the mind. You cannot see but sure can feel. Love is the eighth wonder, wonder of the world. Love is the eighth wonder, wonder of the world.
Wow, Norwood.
Right? Man, you can sing. Ain't no damn Luther, no Marvin. I ain't mad, but he can sing his ass off.
It's 5:30.
Yeah. He up here, he sound good. Oh, you on key in there, you can sing your ass off. Yeah, he said, we're going to stop the Luther Marvin thing, though. It's what we finna do. I know you didn't. I'm just saying, Shirley, better not to read this no more in front of me.
It's been said about him. I'm just...
And the two dead people that can't even sit up here and go, oh, hell no. That's what I'm here for.
You have an awesome voice.
Thank you.
Okay, you didn't say that, though. I'm just going to make it. He didn't say he was a cross between Luther and Marvin.
That's what people are saying.
I ain't mad. I'm mad at Shirley. Gonna throw him up under the bus like that. We gonna cut this here out now. Whoever wrote the Luther Marvin thing, don't put the man under that kind of pressure.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that.
See, he got a cold voice, and just let him do his thing. I can't believe this, man. And you know, you people come up with ideas all the time. You just being yourself and get a damn TV show. What the hell is this world coming to? There's people sitting around thinking all day of a concept. You just went up and said, bring camera out to my house.
It's all about Youngwood Court.
I was in the airport and he told me that he had this show. And you know, of course, when people tell me that, I just go, yeah, okay, cool. But it's a reality now.
The reality of Norwood, yeah.
The first time Norwood met my mother, he said, hello, I'm your future son-in-law. Exactly like that. Hello, I'm your future son-in-law. I was like, Mom, pay him no mind. I don't even know him that well. She was like, but what is he talking about? I said, Mom, he's a little crazy.
When you're in the entertainment business, one of the things that you strive for is the cover. The cover of a magazine, newsletter, flyer, handout, as long as it's the cover. Because when it's the cover, it's all about you. So finally, my dream came true. I came home one night only to find a note from a prominent Los Angeles magazine that said,
"We are very interested in having you on our cover."
You and your house. I call the number that's left on the note, and I speak to the art director, and he says,
"We'd love to photograph you with your house."
And I said, okay, that's great. What day would you like to set up the photo and the interview? And he said,
What interview?
I said, there's not a story about me. You know, I want to talk about my music and the whole nine. He says,
well, no, we're not going to do an interview. We're just going to do a cover.
At that point, Bump trying to deal with getting over being jealous. I said, no. He says,
well, is there any way that we can make this happen?
And I said, well, the only way I can really make this happen is to be able to discuss what I'm true to, and that's my music. I mean, we love the house, we see the house, but enough already. Come on, can a brother get some play with the house, since that's what it's come down to? So they called me the next day, and I got the interview going down. So now I'm really, really, really happy. Photographer comes in.
My name is Jack Gould. I'm a photographer, obviously. It's a last-minute assignment for City Beat. My background is in documentary photography, which is, capturing real people doing real things. I just heard The House of David's, and I was, like, thrilled. We are shooting Norbert.
Norbert? Who the hell is Norbert?
I heard he's eccentric, and I love eccentric people.
And we're setting up the shots, and we're doing the doggone thing.
That's good. Yeah, look right at me and tell me a joke.
Why did the horse cross the road?
Why?
Chicken's day off. And I overhear him telling somebody he had no idea what I did.
Music? Is there some music involved with Norwood?
Doggone it. Have you heard my music?
I haven't, but I'd like to.
The Great Wall of China, the ancient pyramids, the Sahara Desert, and Mount Everest, Grand Canyon, Himalayas, and even the Taj Mahal, all the 7 wonders of the world. But love is the 8th and most wondrous of them all. Love is the 8th wonder.
Spellbinding.
That's right.
Life is boring and mundane enough. We need people, like Norwood, who push the envelope. All right, so now we're gonna be in Blairville, and we need to see that there are other possibilities. All right, step this way. Good. Doesn't have to be, a white picket fence. In this case, it's a wrought iron fence with multiple sculptures of David. One of the most iconic sculptures of all time. The David statue in Florence is it's brilliant. It's high Renaissance. It is a statement of humanity. I think it's a bold move here in Los Angeles. Driving around Hancock Park for the first time, this would stop you because it's a spectacle.
I really don't get what the big deal is about his house. He's way more interesting than his house could ever be.
I admit, everybody knows I got issues with the house. I'm a little jealous of the house, but I'm trying to deal with it. I'm trying to suck it up, be a man, and say, hey, this house is part of my calling. That's what I've come up with.
Okay, so I want you to be like the first David. Okay, so come a little closer to me. Good. Okay. Tiny bit this way. Tiny bit this way. Tiny bit this way. You're blocking David. You're blocking David. You're blocking David.
One more time.
You're blocking David. There's this very iconic David LaChapelle photograph of the outside of the house with a lot of colorful things going on. People.
The magic dragon.
I don't know if it was present drug use.
Vision, dreams of passion.
Or past drug use.
And David LaChapelle, of course, is one of the hottest photographers and breathing air on the planet right now.
But he was different.
I have a picture in my head.
Very nice, but kind of Anthony Perkins, kind of, Bates Motel-ish, kind of weird. We kept hanging here, that scared me. Now, I have this crown on my head because I'm doing a photo shoot today for the cover of a LA magazine. It was only supposed to be a one-day shoot, and we did that yesterday.
1, 2, 3. Nice.
But the photographer got excited when he saw this crown.
And take the crown out? Let's get some shots of you in the crown.
So here we are, second day of the shoot, and I'm doing my kingly thing.
A man's house is his castle, right? Oh, this is fun. You're a character, Norwood. I like it. This morning's shoot went great. I'm gonna have a really hard time editing down to, you know, like 10 photos. It's always good to have too many good ones as opposed to not enough, so I'm very happy.
So I'm getting ready to put this crown to rest. I'm tired. Dave, you got it, dude. Today is the day my cover comes out, and I'm real excited about it. But I'm a little bit nervous, because you never know what the picture is going to look like. You never know what the article is going to read like. And hopefully, the article is going to be a little bit about my music. I mean, the house has had so much press, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm nervous. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's nice, man. Oh, that's nice, man. Go, boy. I got a cover. Wow. Norwood Yound is the best thing in Hancock Park. Wow. I'm gonna take all of these. $17. There it is. Old gold record recording artist, Norwood Yound. Sometimes I look at you on the MySpace where you sing R&B love songs while holding a rose. But mostly, I drive by your house with the statues of David and such, an architectural tribute to beauty, art, and glamour and fantasy. Oh man, here we go again. Sorry. Well, I only need one of these, that's for sure.
The things that I know for sure about Norwood: he's creative, he's talented beyond measure, he's generous to a fault, he's sexy, yeah, and he's handsome, and he loves God.